7, 6, 5. All 3 engines up and burning. 2, 1, 0, and liftoff.
What the frick's happened there? Merry Christmas all. I just sort of again I messed up because not used to this. I'm using a different microphone tonight, and I'm in the office using the webcam, so that's why it looks all blown out and yuck. Merry Christmas to everybody. I hope you all had a good Christmas and a good break, and looking forward to spending time with your families and your friends. So the reason for this impromptu live stream is basically when I did the last live stream and we drew the HR Sports bat. The guy who won it, once he finally answered the questions, said, "What did I win?" And that immediately gave me the thing that I'd probably messed up. It was as much to do with my fault, but he had no idea that he was entering into a contest. He's just a regular follower. He comments regularly. And what had happened was about 6 months ago, I had not even thought about the conditions of the entry and just said, "Oh, good luck." And then I was trying to get in touch with a bunch of people prior to the draw, including himself, to say, "Look, are you actually in this draw? Have you complied by the things? You know, what's actually going on?" And because he was a regular commenter, I just sort of, I guess I let it slide. Anyway, he was good enough to say to me, "Look, you know, I understand what you've done." And yeah, I've sort of gone through, and there's a whole bunch of comments that I tried to get in touch with the people and say, "Look, did you actually, is this an entry?" So, the ones that were red never got back to me, and the ones that are green did, so they're valid entries. And then there's also some entries that actually came in, hang on, after. Where is this one? So where are you? These came in after the draw time, so they're not valid either, because it was only up until the channel reached 10,000 subscribers. So yeah, the draw time was, where is it? I must have it here. Here it is. So I originally took the sample on the 21st of November at 8 a.m. and some of those actual entries came in after that. So they all aren't valid, and they also got contacted in the comments to say this entry is not valid. So of the original 100 entries, there was an additional 7 after that. Plus I've gone through and found another 8. So it says 107 there, but there's actually 15 that come off of that if I redraw this. So I'm going to have to check once I pick this again to make sure that this is actually the correct one this time. I don't know what happened last time. We did a long, what do you call it, live stream, and it was 2.5 hours long, and I think I was a bit exhausted. Anyway, the bat is all packed. I took photos of it, and it's all packed and ready to go. I was just waiting on the winner to get back to me, and he said, "No, I didn't really enter it," because I said, "Look, like it's as much my fault because I drew you." So, but I sent him something as a thank you. So I went on to Amazon UK, because he was based in the UK, and I sent him this cup and coaster set. I was actually going to try and make something like a compensation thing for messing up, and I bought these. They're like beer bottle openers. And I thought, oh, I could make something with that, and then the logistics of it and just the time, just never got around to it. So that's there for later on. Maybe if people send me some old shitty junior bats, I can convert them into bottle opener thingos or whatever and send them back. Anyway, let's do the redraw. So I'll just select the right page. So it's over here. So 107 comments minus those 8. And all I have to do is go pick winner again. And it will find another person. And I'll just validate that. And that will be the end of it. So Kerbash Hassan, and Kerbash is definitely one of the ones who's confirmed. Oh no, actually he said no. No, he never got back to me. No, he's in the red, so I'll have to do it again. Sorry, Kerbash, you didn't do it. So one more. David 8. Yes. David 8, you are the winner. So that is definitely on my list because I've got another list over here. He definitely confirmed that he was an entry. So congratulations, David 8. You just need to get in contact with me via social media, Instagram or Facebook. I'm even on Twitter, but prefer PM, and send me your address. If you're overseas, you should have confirmed that, which you didn't. So I'm guessing you're within Australia. So I'll pay the postage within Australia. Now I do have the page up here. I can see here Merry Christmas from Moen and Merry Christmas from Jag. So thank you both for joining me for this lonely short stream. I do have a little bit of information, like an announcement, I guess. B3 got in contact with me, and I'll just read this on the side here. And they basically, I'll put this in the right scene, sorry. I've got too many pages going at once. Where is it? So I said to them, look, if you, rather than sending the bats on to Geelong, I'm okay if people want to buy them directly from B3, and then I'll send them on. So they said for the Signum and the Pulse, which would normally be 283 plus knocking and postage from the UK, they're happy to sell them for 270 UK pounds plus packing, and the Maverick for 350 plus packing. And they did actually say that they were going to offer me one of the bats as a raffle prize for my daughter April to raise money for her. Thank you, HML. And Jamie, Merry Christmas to you. And so the Maverick is actually, I'm not sure if it's the Maverick or the Signum. It's either one of those two. That should be the raffle prize. So I'll have to work out how I raffle, because made an mess out of this thing. What I should have done with this thing from the beginning with the comments was ask for a hashtag, and that would have made it a lot easier just to filter out who were the actual entries and who weren't. But you learn and you get things right as you make mistakes. So the Mavericks and the B3 bats are for sale. You can contact B3. I think my preference, I know the Maverick is the grade 1 bat. But I personally think the Signum's the nicer bat. So I think the Signum is the raffle prize just for that. So I'll have to work that out. So if you want the Pulse or the Maverick, just contact B3 and work it out with them. And hopefully you're in Adelaide, because then you can come over to my place and test it out and say, hey, this feels pretty good, or it doesn't, and you don't have to bother. So yeah, If my eyes are red, it's I cooked a barbecue today and got all the smoke in my eyes, and then I had the old afternoon sleepies, and yeah, probably a few too many as well, like we all should do on Christmas. Not everybody celebrates Christmas, but whatever you celebrate, you know, do it in style. Um, I am reading the comments. I don't know what your thoughts are on the raffle bat. I sort of don't. Yeah, it's a really nice thing. I don't know if any of you know my personal situation, so it would there is we just recently got her room with ceiling hoist put in and everything set up for her, but it's just missing a piece of furniture for storage in the side, so that would probably contribute towards that if I sold it. But it's all work. It's all something extra I got to do, and I don't get a lot of time these days. I don't have time to knock in bats, and I don't have time to just barely get time to get the videos out. So yeah, that's that. There are some bats outside. It's going to be 39, 39 the next couple of days, so I won't be filming them then. But there's some classics, and I've also got a brand new release bat and a few examples of the older versions of it. So that's going to be one video together. And I've got some older bats too, which I think you'll find interesting. I've had some people get in contact with me about sending bats, but it's just been pretty quiet. And I think because I'm not knocking the bats, I'm not getting the amount of bats in. But you know, it is what it is. So um, you know, you make your bed and you lie in it, and I'm not too fussed about that. If retailers want to support me, they can do that too. So I hope everybody has had a great Christmas. I'm going to end this live stream really short. So David 8, you need to get in contact with me, and I'll put a comment there. And everybody else, enjoy your Boxing Day, and it's a foregone conclusion Australia will win. But yeah, let's hope it lasts more than 2 days. That would be good for the game of cricket indeed. We'll see you on the next video, everybody, and thank you for joining me. And I really value all of you, so thank you so much. We'll see you.